Peter Obi reacts to absence of Tinubu, Shetima from country, questions president's continued stay abroad. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to earn this morning. As our headline for this morning says, Peter Obi reacts to absence of Tinubu and Shetima from the country, questions president's continued stay abroad. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has expressed concern over President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kayode Shettima's simultaneous absence from the country. President Tinubu began a two-week vacation on October 2nd, initially expected to return after visiting the United Kingdom. However, his prolonged stay abroad, repeatedly now in Paris, France, has sparked worries. Obi said that while there is no vacancy in the presidency, the absence of both leaders is alarming, considering Nigeria's numerous domestic challenges. The president has told us he would only be gone for 14 days. The 14 days have passed now, and we are waiting to see him in the country. Obi questioned the president's decision to send Vice President Shetima to Sweden, a 9-hour journey from Abuja, instead of attending it himself. This does not represent the kind of fiscal responsibility and common sense that is expected of leaders whose people are facing severe hunger and poverty. Obi's statement, posted on social media on the platform X on Friday, reads: while it is arguable that with the president and vice president absent from the villa, there is no vacancy in the president in a situation where both the president and vice president are out of the country, as reported in the media yesterday. It's concerning for a country with such myriads of domestic problems. The president had told us he would only be gone for 14 days. The 14 days have passed now, and we are waiting to see him in the country. One would have expected him to return earlier than expected, considering the volume of work that needs to be done in a troubled nation like ours. The untold hardship that has been unleashed on our people as a result of some of his administration policies is unimaginable, as we need his urgent attention to pilot the nation out of this present situation. Again, since the president is reportedly in Paris, France, which is just about 800 neutral miles from Stockholm, Sweden, no wonder one wonder why he didn't not just attend the 2 days working visit to Sweden. He could simply have done it on his way back from France with his new powerful jets, which would take him a little over 2 hours. Well, this would have saved time and a very scarce national resources we need critically at this time. Instead, he delegated his vice president, who needed to travel 3,055 neutral miles over 9 hours and about four times the travel from Paris, Abuja, Nigeria to Stockholm, Sweden, to represent him at the event. It would take about four times the time and distance it takes to travel from Paris to Stockholm to travel from Abuja to Stockholm. This does not represent the kind of fiscal responsibility and common sense that is expected of leaders whose people are facing severe hunger and poverty. This is the time to show true and committed leadership to the people by making decisions that prioritize the well-being of the people and effective management of the nation's scarce resources in elevating the suffering of the people. And that is all he said for concerning this headline today this morning. He says here that Peter Obi reacts to absence of Tinubu Shetima from the country, raises questions the president continues stay abroad. And what of course here to add it for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here, right now, is to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the near future to come. Peter Obi, we all know that once something is wrong, Peter Obi will always talk about it. Well, he's questioning the reason why Tinubu and Shetima left the country simultaneously. It does not make sense. We all know that Nigeria has a lot of problems, like seriously, and some of those problems need heads to be available. Yes, because according to Peter Obi, said there's no vacancy as per se the two leaders are out of the country, which is true. There's no power vacuum in Nigeria, and I like it like that because a lot of a lot of civilians were like, "Shina Godzilla Pabio, God forbid, I would now rule Nigeria." As per say, President Tinubu and Chetima are not in the country at this point in time. But the presidency explained to us that even though they're not around, they are still answering phone calls, they are still signing papers, they are still talking about things that actually matters. That is so good. But it's not right for Tinubu and Chetima to just simultaneously leave the country. Because when Chetima goes, Chetima went to Sweden for a 2 days presidential blah blah blah, blah stuff, something like that. Sha. And Tinubu is in France. And Tinubu can just do that on his way from France coming back to Nigeria. It would take Tinubu only 2 hours from France to Stockholm, Sweden. But he did not. Meanwhile, he sent his vice president to have to fly from Abuja to Stockholm, Sweden, a 9 hour flight. A 9 hour flight. You see, that's the waste of resources. That is the waste of resources that Nigeria actually critically needs right now. That's what Peter Obi is just trying to say. Tinubu could just do that. It's not take it's like that is like times four the flight from France to Stockholm, Sweden. You go there 4 times. That Shetima have to travel from Nigeria to that place. Ah, it doesn't make sense like that. Believe me, if you ask me, it doesn't make sense. First of all, you wasted a lot of resources, and at this point in time that if there's hunger crisis, there's this and this and this and this and this. People need the president or the vice president for answers. Like people need the vice president and the president for answers. It's not about this your renowned hope agenda. Nigeria right now they need somebody here. Oh. Even the 14 days trip that Tinubu says is going to take from UK in France, the 14 days have expired. Oh. You have not still come. He has not still come. He's still there. I don't know. I don't know if you want to enjoy the whole enjoyment finish in just 2 weeks. Right now, Nigeria is in a state where they can't afford two of the leaders out of the country at once. Or what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as the big red one with the notification bell. So that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.